Hey guys, A1G here, and I'm making a new segment of my videos called, and on my channel, called A1G Tales, and it's about me telling bits and pieces of my life story. And if you like it, make sure you just leave a comment and subscribe and like it in the box below. So make sure y'all like it. If y'all don't like it, put a dislike. But it's just gonna be to my life story. I'm playing Call of Duty Black Ops because I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm gonna test out my game. I'm gonna test out my gaming, and I'm not really playing a multiplayer. I'm planning on combat training because I like combat training. It's fun. So yeah. So let's get it started. Okay, let's go back to July 3rd of 2009. I think I'm 12 at the time. I'm going to summer camp, Boy Scout summer camp, and it wasn't all that good of a week. I was crying. I missed my parents a lot. Just being with my mom, my family for the first time, and it's for a whole week. You gotta get. You gotta give me a break. I'm 12. So basically, what happened was it was the day before July 4th, and my friends had like a little put all their goods and everything, like the chips and candy, different things together, cookies and stuff that their parents got them for that whole entire week, and they had some for leftover because we're gonna be leaving that next following day. So it's July 3rd, and they're about to throw a party, and they even had bouncers. It was funny. My friend Jimmy was a bouncer, and basically I was right in front of it. I was acting like if I was drunk, and I was trying to get in the party and everything. And he was trying to chase me off, and then I'm running, and it's the middle of the dark, so it's darkness and everything. So I'm running, and I completely forgot about clotheslines that they put up back there. And so I'm running. I'm looking behind me the entire time to see my friend Jimmy was right behind me. I'm 12. Give me a break, guys. And so basically, I'm running, and and then I split second look right in front of me, and there's a clothesline, and I just pound the clothesline straight up, and right across the right side of my neck, and I flip like a full backflip, but it's like a half backflip. So yeah, and I'm like bawling, I'm tripping out, I'm hysterical right now. I was full on crying, intense burning sensation. Oh my God, one of the worst pains I ever felt in my life. And my friend runs to get help, and my friend Austin comes over. He's like big, like a teenager at the time, and he runs and he gets my neck. I'm bawling, I'm crying my head off, and then he gets my neck to the side where I had burnt it, and it's complete white mark on the side of my face, on the side of my neck. And then he says, "Oh my God," and he just picks me up and just runs to my friend Mr. Smith. Well, he's an adult. Mr. Smith's van. Then now I'm like crying. He gives me like a towel or something to hold it, and I go to the first aid department. It's like right at the beginning of the camp. At the first aid department, I get inside. He just comes in from walking his girlfriend's dog. And let me kill these guys. Oh, dang it. Anyway, he just gets sent from walking the dog, and he asks what's happening, and then he looks at the wound. He puts me inside of the first aid department, and lays me down, and I was crying, bawling, and I was loud and everything. And then he threatened to put me to sleep if I didn't stop crying. And you know me, I shut up immediately, cause I did not like needles at the time. I don't like needles now. Shoot. Anyway, my brother Michael, he's in there. He tells him to tell me to be quiet because he's my brother, and I completely do not listen to Michael. Listen to my brother. I do not listen to him. I can still completely start being still hysterical as usual. The entire time of being freaking like cut across the neck by a freaking clothesline. And it's like this silky not latex, but it's a silky, like, not like the cloth ones, which is like a silky kind of clothesline they put up. And he straps me to this like hospital like stretcher and everything like that they have usually inside of the MTs, and he straps me to it, and I do not like it. It's like a big claustrophobic thing, and it was like the bad feeling. I did not like the feeling at all. And so I'm strapped to there. I completely moving around. I'm giving all the basic things what could happen to me. I could fall on the ground, and I face plant. And they call the hospital. They come pick me up, and Jesus God. Anyway, yeah, they come pick me up, and they put me inside. They put me on stretcher. They put me inside of the MT's van and everything, or bus van, whatever it is. And then they drive me to Phoebe. It's in Albany, Georgia, and they end up giving me the wrong, like, we had to have a physical every year to be a go summer camp for the BSA. It's recommended. If we don't have it, we don't camp at all. And they gave me my brother's instead of mine. And I don't know if this guy thought I wasn't a Michael, cause I guess they gave me the age limit. He probably thought I wasn't his age. I don't know. He was like, Michael's 5 years older than me, so he was like 17 at the time. So he gave him my brother's instead of mine, and he says, "Are you Michael? Is your name Michael?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Well, they gave you your brother's instead of yours." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, they failed terribly on that. How did I get killed? Oh my gosh." Anyway, they completely failed by doing that, and basically I'm being rushed to the hospital. They got the sirens on. They put me out. They take me out of the MT's van and bus, whatever the heck it is, and ambulance. It's called ambulance. They take me out of ambulance, and they roll me inside, and they put me into a room immediately. And I think they end up doing an X-ray to check out to see how deep the cut was. It was like at the very end of it, there was bleeding. It's not like the whole middle to like the long stretch, like a complete white band, like white meat. And I never fully thought that I had white meat inside of me. Since I was 12, but I wasn't that big in science and anatomy and everything. So I just completely thought I was black inside and out. LOL. And they take care of me. The people was pretty good people. They took care of me, and they rolled me. They put my room. Then everybody comes to see me, and the doctor comes in. Almost everybody I know was there. Some of the adults. My brother wasn't there. They called my mom to come pick me up. My mom did not know what the heck was going on. Neither did my dad. They just knew I was in the hospital. And they were just on the way to Albany. I completely felt how my mom was. My mom felt like, what's happened to my son? I don't know what's wrong with him. And anyways, the doctor come. Oh my gosh, you gotta suck. And when the doctor comes in and he tells me, you're lucky, or you're blessed, and I think he said lucky, but you're lucky. You was like a couple millimeters away from the jugular vein, and I think it was lower or closer than that, but I can't exactly remember the words he said. And he said, you're a couple of millimeters or so away, or meters or millimeters or whatever it is. And he said, you're so close from being, if you would have hit that jugular vein, you would have bled out on the scene. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was so close to death, basically. And from then on point on, I started calling my near-death experience. So that was my near-death experience. I started calling it that because I could have bled out right then and there. And I'm very thankful I didn't. And they put a band on it. Well, before that, I went go on to the bathroom and check out my burn and everything. Completely white. I was like, oh my gosh. I remember the pants. I remember the shirt I was wearing. I remember everything. It was just like yesterday. It happened yesterday. But yeah, and I go to the bathroom. I look at my face, and I have these tears, my tears dried up, and it was all over my face, streets across my face. And I was like, "Is that what everybody saw?" And then I completely just like wash it off because I didn't want to keep it on there. I mean, who would want to keep it on there, basically? So I clean it off. They put a band on me out, and then I walk outside. And they asked me if I wanted to come back to the camp, and I was like, no. Why would I want to go back to camp? I want to go home. Shoot, I miss my family. I miss my mom, my family. My brother stayed. Michael stayed there for the rest of the day, for the rest of the night. Oh, before what happened to me, what was the big thing that happened? My friend Matthew, he was coming back from the showers. I think it was like a couple of hours before. He had come back from the shower. He had an open knife, an open blade, and he had flip-flops on, and he dropped his knife, and it went straight through his foot. Blade and everything went straight through his foot. And geez, yeah, 2 incidents on one day. Had to be a record or something. I mean, we both shed blood. I mean, basically, we both got hurt. He went to the hospital. He got stitches. I went to the hospital. I didn't get stitches. They just gave me something. He said that you might have the mark for the rest of your life. And might have the mark for the rest of your life. And he gave me a neck brace to keep my neck still, because I think they were sure they wasn't sure if my neck was broken. They always check to see if your neck is broke when you do this. So I checked. They checked, and they gave me a brace anyways, because they wasn't sure. So they gave me a brace, and I kept it on. They asked if I wanted we go outside. They asked if I wanted to go home, or I wanted to stay, or go back to camp. I said, shoot, I'm going home. I ain't going back to camp. Shoot. And from then on out, everybody is recognizing me as that kid that got clothes hanging like run straight full smack dead into a clothes hanger, got burns. And I've been known, everybody who was there, like half the guys that was there are gone now. They're no longer in my scout troop or in Boy Scouts anymore. They're long gone. I'm like the only kid from back then. Excuse me, got a phone call. Hello? My mind here, boy. No. It's on, call her back. Anyways, back to what I'm saying. I'm like the only guy there. I'm like the oldest one there, except for Jimmy. I'm the oldest kid there. I'm black, so yeah, I'm the only black kid there. And come to know it, I got one more year until I completely age out Boy Scouts. I'm about to turn 17. I miss Boy Scouts. Been here for like almost going on 6 years now. I miss it so much, and basically, I got a lot of cred now. Everybody respects me now. Fully respects me to the utmost. Get a lot of respect now. The past few campouts I had a blast at. Most memorable. And so that is that. That is my near-death experience, people. If you don't think it is and you have another name for it, make sure you put it in the comment section below. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I will be putting up more videos. School starts back next week, and my Boy Scout season starts back next week also. Now we'll be getting some coverage of that. Don't worry, and we will be having I will be videotaping some of the campouts, and that is that. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. This is my near-death experience, part of a new segment called A1G Tales, where I tell you my my story of my life and the things that have happened in my life. It will probably happen every Friday, every end of Friday, so make sure you stay tuned to that. And I will still put up that Battlefield 4 deathmatch thing. What I told y'all about the last video. I will be doing that, my friends. We just have separate time to do so. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And Jamar could not join us today. What he was, it was like a one-on-one thing. Me and you guys talk. I'm just telling you about my story. But this A1G here, A1G, Avenge One Gaming, signing out. Peace.